Great Friday evening, 2/12/2021. To God be the glory. Let me ask you a question. Have you had a chance to review some of the impeachment trial proceedings from the last few days? Maybe day one through day four. I know I was able to look at a few minutes, listen to it, and it was eye opening. It was very disturbing. It was very sad. But I'll say that there's blood in the hands of a lot of people. There's not only one guilty party here. You saw missteps on both sides, on all sides. Then you saw people who were just swept up and they were innocent. And then you saw a lot of people who were just in foolishness caught up. Well, we heard the word insurrection so many times from the last month. And there was an insurrection in the Bible in Numbers 14. When I was reading it tonight, I said, oh, look, remember the people, the Israelites, were murmuring and complaining, right? And we know that there were a few people who were sent over to Canaan to scope the land, right? And then when they came back, we heard, the word grasshoppers. But remember, they went with Caleb and Joshua, and they were saying, no, we are well able to take this, right? This is a good land that we're about to go to. And there were some other messengers who went too. And it said when they got back and the people were afraid because the other messengers spoke negatively and they spread negativity among the camp. So then it became contagious and the people started fainting as far as their faith. Yeah. It says in verse 36, and the men which Moses sent to search the land, who returned and made all the congregation to murmur against the Lord, bringing up a slander upon the land, even those men that did bring up the evil report upon the land died by the plague before the Lord. We have to be careful what comes out of our mouth. And especially when we're leaders, especially when we are charged with the word, so that we are not spreading negativity in any way. Yeah, but even before that, the insurrection came because the people, the Israelites, wanted to stone. They wanted to get rid of Moses and Aaron. Oh, yes, they did. It said in verse 10, but all the congregation bade, stone them with stones. And the glory of the Lord, he made himself known. He was like, touch not my anointed. The glory of the Lord appeared in the tabernacle of the congregation before all the children of Israel. And the Lord said unto Moses, how long will this people provoke me? They were about to do an insurrection, but the Lord protected, and then the Lord judged those people who started that mess. Woo! That's deep. So what I have to ask you tonight is, are you seeking to be like Caleb and Joshua? It says in verse 24 of Numbers 14, but my servant Caleb, because he had another spirit, he wasn't full of that foolishness and negativity, but he was full of the light and the hope and the faith and trusting in me and speaking my words. So he had another spirit within him and have followed me fully. Woo! So are we following the Lord fully, or are we following after foolishness and murmuring and complaining? Because today is February 12th, we would have gone to Proverbs 12. And we know that death and life is in the power of the tongue. We heard the word fight, fight so many times, and it was taken out of context. But then in some regards, we have seen it in actual right alignment as far as what happened and what took place. Look, the Lord wants us to be careful what comes out of our mouth. He wants us to be fully filled with his spirit so that we can make impact. A man, a woman, a girl, a boy shall be satisfied with good by the fruit of their mouth, and the recompense of a man's hands shall be rendered unto him or her. That is verse 14 of Proverbs 12. The words of the wicked are to lie in wait for blood. We saw that. But the mouth of the upright shall deliver them. Let's make sure that we are using our tongue for righteousness, that we are making a difference in the land, and whatever is in our heart is going to come out of the mouth. So let's search and let's follow fully the Lord. All right, have a wonderful evening, searching and following him with all our heart.